Hi, I'm Christina M. Rao, and I am currently the 2020 Poet of the Year for Long Island for Walt Whitman Birthplace, and I serve as Poet in Residence at Oceanside Library this year. Today I am in Gardner Park to have South Bay Sundays, which is a poetry workshop that I run once a month with Russ Green. The poets in the community are fabulous, and we come out once a month and we read poetry and write poetry, and it's a really great scene to be in. Today I am going to read to you two poems. One is from my book called Liberating the Astronauts, which is a sci-fi feminist poetry collection, and the other one is a little bit newer and it's a little bit nature-based. So the one that I'm going to read you from Liberating the Astronauts, it's a fun poem. It's about Mars and it's called Curiosity. Though sound does not carry, it hums to itself. Each movement becomes a note on the line between the lines. Sheet music coded somewhere deep, deeply digging, or shallow swipe. The experiments happen automatically, it seems. Every day, a record of date, time, temperature. Every day, roving and digging. Every motion, a buzz, a frequency, noises in patterns, incantations to make the work go by, the day go by, until winding down when Earth's sun sets. Machines do not get tired, they work, alone and diligent, stoic and swift. On August 5th, everything changes. Curiosity roves around and completes a series of movements it does not follow on any other day. It hums, passing the time to the tune of Happy Birthday, a party of one sampling the finest astroloam, the dentist space matter below a surface. It does what it does as it does every day. The only difference is 225 kilometers away, where men and women tug on pointed hats and eat cake and blow out candles and sing along, celebrating another year of life. And the other one I have for you is behind me. It looks like just foresty, woodsy park, but beyond that, there's the Great South Bay. And so this is a little bit about being at the shoreline, I suppose. Sometimes there are dolphins. On a warm morning, a sun salute. Sun breath stretched, feet rooted and balanced on a mat on a rooftop overlooking the ocean beyond the boardwalk. Out there, floating at the line, barges move slow. And closer, surfers in wetsuits slicking through tubes in a glimmer of foam and salt. And in the stretch between, sometimes there are dolphins, distracting the focus of feet on a board, on a deck, on a mat, on a rooftop. They break above the surface and dive back down, a pod cycling like a wheel. 5 or 6, or maybe the same 3, over and again, blue-gray, sleek churned, distracting from inhale, exhale, downward dog and up. They reappear for air and then go under and forward, cutting through dark waters, becoming light with sun rays, growing hot to shine through a mirrored surface. Way out there where water is water, natural and unmanned, no land in sight. Sometimes there are dolphins, exciting the guests standing at big bay windows on the dining deck, who watch the wake of the ship, not expecting anything more. Startled, swift bodies break the wake, moving as fast as the ship, faster still, and disappear, moving under and above and under again. There are dolphins always out there, the same as sharks, the same as whales, the same as coral and kelp. All things invisible until they make themselves known. The same as the twinge in the back in baby cobra. The same as the twinge in the stomach when he'd ask for a hand. The same as the skipped beat in the pulse in the vinyasa, on the mat, on the rooftop, overlooking the boardwalk, on the shore. Sometimes there's a dolphin pose in the practice. A slow-moving body, a shaking body, forearms pressed down, torso lowering, hovering, pushing heart towards thighs, upside down, under big sky, on a summer morning, when surfers dash and barges float and ships out at sea drift towards isles yet to be seen. Sometimes there are dangers. Sometimes there are delights. Sometimes there are distractions. Beyond the edge of the body, the mat, the mind, the roof, the heart, the walk, the sand, the waves, the breath, the boat, the thin line of sky, where the ocean rounds off and then down, out of sight. Thanks for listening.